How to manage the critical time to manage golden apple snails is during land preparation and crop establishment or planting, specifically, first 10 days after transplanting, DAT, and during the first 21 days after direct wet seeding. After this, the crop is generally resistant to snail damage and snails are actually beneficial by feeding on weeds. Community-based snail management to best control. The snail communities should work together to reduce snail numbers in their area. Conduct mass snail and egg collection campaigns, involving the whole community, during land preparation and planting or crop establishment. Keep fields drained as much as possible during the vulnerable stages of the rice plant, below 30 days, or transplant 2,530-day-old seedlings from low-density nursery beds. Biological control: encourage natural predators. Red ants feed on the snail eggs while ducks, and sometimes rats, will eat young snails. Several wild bird species have also adapted to feed on golden apple snails, and domestic ducks can be put into fields during final land preparation or after crop establishment when plants are big enough, example 3035 DAT. Snails can also be harvested, cooked and eaten or sold as animal feed. However, it is important to take extra care and cook the snails thoroughly, as they are known carriers of the rat lungworm. Cultural control: handpick snails and crush egg masses. This is best done in the morning and afternoon when snails are most active. Place bamboo stakes to provide sites for egg laying that allows easy collection of snail eggs for destruction. You can also use attractants or plants that attract snails, such as papaya and cassava leaves, to make handpicking easier. Manage water: apple snails have difficulty moving in less than 2 centimeters of water. Keep water level below 2 centimeters during the vulnerable stages of the rice plant. Construct small canals or canalets, example 1,525 centimeters wide and 5 centimeters deep, after the final land preparation. Pull a sack containing a heavy object around the edges of rice paddies or at 1,015 m intervals. Canalets facilitate drainage and act as focal points for snails, making manual collection or killing easier. Use toxic plants: place toxic plants, such as tobacco leaves, heartleaf, false pickerel weed, and citrus leaves in strips across the field or in canalets. Prevent field entry: know your water flow. Snails can invade fields from canals, rivers, and reservoirs. Place a barrier where water enters and exits the field. Place a wire or woven bamboo screen or mesh bag on the main irrigation water inlet and outlet to prevent snail entry. Transplanted rice is less vulnerable than direct seeded rice. Plant healthy and vigorous seedlings. Raise seedlings in low-density nursery beds, i.e., less than 100 g seeds per m2, and delay transplanting, example transplant 2,530-day-old seedlings. To reduce missing hills from snail damage, multiple seedlings per hill can be planted. Chemical control: sometimes chemical control may be needed if other practices fail. Check locally available products that have low toxicity to humans and the environment. Following normal fertilizer application rate. Unschedule: apply fertilizer in 2 centimeters of water to maximize negative effects on apple snails. Apply products only to low spots and canalets rather than to the whole field. Always ensure safe application. If used, molluscicides should only be used immediately after transplanting or during the seedling establishment phase in direct seeded rice, and only for rice younger than 30 days.